Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Learn Smooth English channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emma.
Hello, Emma. Hi, everyone. It's wonderful to be here today. I'm feeling happy and ready to talk.
I'm happy too, James. You look very energetic today. Did you have a good breakfast?
Yes, I did. I had eggs, toast, and a big glass of orange juice. And of course, coffee.
Coffee is essential for our podcast. I have my coffee too. It's hot and delicious.
That's perfect. So, Emma, I'm really excited about today's episode. What are we talking about?
Today is a special episode, James. It's part of our series called The Best Way.
Oh, I love this series. It's very helpful for our listeners because we talk about the best ways to learn and use English.
Exactly. And today's topic is the best way to use new words in real life.
That's an important topic. Many students learn new vocabulary, but later they forget it. They don't know how to use those words in conversation.
That's true. It's easy to recognize a word in a book, but it can be difficult to use it when speaking. Today, we want to help everyone use new English words in daily life.
I'm ready to learn your ideas, Emma. But before we start, we should say something to our listeners.
Yes, good idea. Everyone, if you enjoy our podcast, please click the like button. It really helps us.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Learn Smooth English channel so you never miss a new lesson.
And share this episode with your friends who are learning English. Sharing is caring.
Yes, it is. All right, Emma, let's talk about new words. Why do people forget vocabulary so easily?
Well, I think many people forget words because they only look at them once. They write the word in a notebook, then close the notebook and never see it again.
I understand. The word stays in the notebook, but not in the memory.
Exactly. To remember a word, you need to see it and use it many times. You need to make the word part of your daily life.
That makes sense. So, what is the first best way to use new words at home?
My first tip is called the sticker method. I really love this method. It's simple and fun.
The sticker method? What is that?
It's very simple. Take small pieces of paper, they can be yellow, pink, or blue, and write one new English word on each one.
Okay, I have my paper and my pen. What should I do next?
Put the paper on the object in your house. For example, if you learn the word mirror, write mirror on the paper and stick it on the mirror in your bathroom.
Oh, I see. So every morning when I brush my teeth, I see the word mirror.
Exactly. And you can say the word out loud. You can say, mirror. This is a mirror.
That's very clever. You can do that with many things. The fridge, the door, the window, or the table.
Yes. And for beginners, you can even write simple sentences. For example, on the fridge, you could write, the fridge is cold.
I like that idea. It helps you learn words in real situations instead of just reading a vocabulary list.
Exactly. When you see a word many times a day, your brain understands that the word is important and remembers it.
That's a great tip for objects at home. But Emma, what about words that are not objects, like happy, busy, or beautiful? You can't put a sticker on a feeling.
You're right, James. For those words, I have another tip. I call it the mirror chat.
The mirror chat. Do I talk to the mirror?
Yes, you talk to yourself. I do this when I learn a new language. Stand in front of a mirror and use your new words in a short story.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. Imagine you learned the words excited and wedding. You can say, today I am excited. My friend has a wedding.
Oh, that reminds me. My friend Maria is getting married. I can practice by talking about her. I could say, Maria is a beautiful bride. I am happy for her. I use the words beautiful, bride, and happy.
That's excellent. When you talk to yourself, you don't feel nervous. No one is judging you. It's just you and the mirror.
Yes, it feels safe, and you can watch your mouth as you speak, which helps with pronunciation.
Exactly.
Sometimes I talk to my dog in English.
Does your dog understand English, James?
I'm not sure, but he looks at me and wags his tail. I say, Buddy, you are a good dog. You are very fast. It's good speaking practice.
That's perfect. Pets are great listeners. They never correct your grammar. Exactly. Pets are very kind listeners. So, we talked about stickers and talking to mirrors or pets. What's another way to use new words?
Another great method is using your phone. We all have phones, right?
Yes, I have mine right here.
You can use the voice recorder on your phone. Every day, choose 3 new words. Make 1 sentence with each word, and then record your voice.
Oh, so you listen to yourself speaking.
Exactly.
For example, if the word is delicious, you could say, "This pizza is delicious," and record it.
Is it really helpful to hear your own voice?
Very helpful. Sometimes we think we sound one way, but recordings show us something different. You can also save your recordings. After a month, you can listen again and notice how much your English has improved.
That's very motivating. It's like a diary, but for your voice.
Yes, a voice diary. And it helps you use new words and sentences, because a word by itself is not enough. You need sentences to communicate.
I agree. Apple is just a word, but I want to eat a red apple is communication.
Exactly. And speaking of communication, my next tip uses the internet. James, do you like social media?
Yes, I enjoy looking at photos on Instagram and watching videos on YouTube.
That's perfect. Social media is a great place to use new words. When you watch a video on the Learn Smooth English channel, you can leave a comment.
Oh, I understand. You can try using a new word in your comment.
Yes. For example, you could write, "Today I learned the word breakfast. I had a big breakfast today."
That creates a real connection. You're talking to us while practicing English.
Exactly. And we read the comments. When someone uses a new word correctly, it makes me very happy. I often reply and say, "Great job."
Using English online is real-life practice. You're communicating with real people, not just reading from a book.
And you have time to think. You can check your notebook, find the word, and type it without pressure.
I like that idea. So far, we have stickers, mirror practice, phone recordings, and internet comments. Do you have a tip for when we're outside, like walking or shopping?
Yes, I call this the mental label.
A mental label, like a sticker in your mind.
Exactly. When you walk down the street, look at Bings and say their English names in your head.
Let me try. I'm walking, I see a car, I see a tall building, I see a blue sky.
Perfect. And if you see something but don't know the word, you can stop and look it up on your phone.
For example, I see a small bird, but I don't know the word. I check my phone. Now I know the word bird.
Yes. And because you saw a real bird, you'll remember the word more easily. You're connecting the word to a real experience.
That's very powerful. I remember one time I was at the supermarket. I wanted to buy garlic, but I forgot the word. I checked my phone to find it. Now I never forget the word garlic because I remember that moment.
That's a great example, James. Real-life moments are the best teachers. When you need a word to buy food or ask a question, your brain works harder to remember it.
So maybe we should try using new words even when we're not completely sure.
Exactly. Be brave. Like we said in another episode, communication, not perfection. If you go to a coffee shop and you learned the word milk, try to use it. You can say, "Coffee with milk, please."
Even if your English is not perfect, people will understand coffee and milk.
And when you get your coffee, you'll feel a small victory. You used a new word in the real world.
I love that feeling. It makes me want to learn more.
Me too. Now, James, I have one more tip. It's about emotions.
Emotions? Like happy or sad?
Yes. When you learn a new word, try to connect it to a strong memory or feeling.
How can I do that?
For example, take the word vacation. Don't just think vacation equals holiday. Think about your favorite vacation, the beach, the sunshine, and the fun you had.
Oh, I understand. I'm thinking about my trip to the beach last year. It was beautiful.
Now say the word vacation. You feel happy, right?
Yes, I do.
That feeling helps the word stay in your memory. You're not just learning a sound, you're learning a feeling.
That's a deep and helpful idea, Emma. Words are not just letters. They're part of our lives.
They really are. Well, James, we talked about many things today. Let's review the main points for our listeners.
Good idea. Let's do a quick recap.
First, we talked about the sticker method, putting labels on things like the fridge, door, and mirror so you see the words every day.
Then we talked about mirror chat and even talking to pets, safe speaking practice that helps your mouth get used to English.
Next was phone recording.
Using a voice recorder to hear yourself speak. It's a great way to notice improvement over time.
And don't forget the internet method.
Yes, writing comments on YouTube or social media using new words. That's real communication.
We also talked about mental labeling when you're outside, saying the names of things you see in English. Labeling the world in your mind while you walk, the car, the sky, the bird. It can actually be very fun.
And finally, we talked about connecting words to emotions.
Yes, thinking about memories and feelings helps new words stay in your brain.
Wow, Emma. We shared a lot of ideas today. I hope our listeners find them useful.
I'm sure they will. These tips are simple but very powerful. You don't need to be an expert to start learning. Just a pen, some paper, and a little bravery.
Well said, Emma. Bravery really is an important part of learning English.
It really is. Well, everyone, we are almost at the end of today's episode. We're so happy you listened to us.
Yes, thank you so much. We love making these podcasts for you.
Now we have a question for you. Please leave a comment below.
Tell us one new English word you learned this week.
And try to use that word in a sentence in your comment. We'll read them all.
It's a great way to start practicing right now using the internet comment tip we talked about today.
That's a perfect idea, James. Practice starts now.
And before we go, please remember to subscribe to the Learn Smooth English channel.
Click the like button and share this episode with your friends.
Thank you for being part of our English learning family. We'll see you in the next episode of The Best Way.
See you soon, and good luck with your new words.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.